Motherfucking Friday, I'm happy. I hope you're happy too, cause it's Friday. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Horror Corner. I'm Drop Dead Fred. Hope you're all having a great day. I hope you all have a great weekend. It's Friday. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, so today we are looking at The Power, written and directed by Karina Faith, and just released as a Shudder exclusive, I believe yesterday on the, what's the date, 9th? On the 8th. So I saw this get uploaded, and I wanted to check it out. I mean, it sounded kind of cool, but I read the premise, and I was like, oh, that's all right. And I'm glad I did, because this is a very well-made, very well-paced, very, in my opinion, unsettling movie. Now, I don't necessarily mean like this is a scary, like horrifying movie in a sense, like, you know, you're going to watch this and you're going to be like, oh, trembling. This is unsettling because of the overall theme that it deals with when it comes to like people dealing with some traumatic issues and just the abuse of power in some positions. And it was, oh, fuck. So the movie stars Rose Williams, Shakira Rahman, Charlie Carrick, and Devine Henry. I think I said that. Devine. Sorry. And this movie is set in 1974 in East London. And I love the beginning. It's like a very gritty morning. We have this nurse who is going on her first day of training to this hospital. And it says right at the beginning that the trade unions and the government were at war and, you know, the economy was in crisis. So what they had to do back then, apparently, was to do nightly blackouts. It just so happens on her first day, she ends up being forced to work the night shift there. And as the night progresses, things just start going bad for our nurse Valerie here. It's one of those movies where, you know, you uncover like a secret in the building. That happens, as well as they start being stalked by an unseen presence. Now, why I felt like I wanted to do a review on this, because in a sense, it's not anything new with the general plot of like this haunted hospital type of thing, somebody's first day on the job, something like that. But like I said, with the theme, the underlining theme of this movie with trauma and abuse of power, it was very unsettling at times. And the way they just pace it all out, and you're uncovering little bits and biscuits. You're uncovering little bits and pieces of, you know, what happened with our main lead, and what happened with this other girl that, you know, Shakira Rahman, her name is Saba in the movie. She's a young patient at this hospital that she finds a connection with, and there's a reason why, because oh man, I don't want to spoil anything, and I don't want to overhype this movie too much. I saw it, and I just felt like I needed to talk about it. Now, there is good scares in the movie. There is tense, there's a lot of tense moments. There are some creepy imageries. I think I was trying to say images and imagery. You ever do that when you just like mix two words? I hope that's not just me. But there's a lot of creepy imagery in this movie. There's one scene where she's like somewhere in the dark, and you kind of just see like a hand coming down, and it like almost touches her. I thought that was very well done. And the music in this movie was top freaking notch. Oh man, it was very reminiscent of, I don't know, maybe like stuff like I would hear like the Amen, and just like with the chanting and stuff like that. I don't know, it was very, very creepy and added a really good sense of dread to the atmosphere, because there's times where she's running down the hallway and the music's kicking on, and it's just fucking get it. I don't know, maybe because I saw this in the morning and I was stoned. When you can watch a movie in the morning and you still start, you know, your heart starts beating, you're just like, oh shit, this is a little intense, and I don't know how to feel about these scenes. The things they're talking about, you know, it resonates sometimes. So I don't know, this movie can go a lot deeper than just it's a haunted house movie, you know, with a ghost and possession and stuff like that. And that's what I really enjoyed about it most, is because of the way you can really dissect it, especially with the name itself. Like, once I watched the movie, I kind of like started thinking about it, and I was like, okay, well, the name itself kind of has like a double play right there with, you know, it's based around these nights where in London, you know, there's the blackouts and stuff like that. So it could be like the power going out, or it could be, you know, the abuse of power that people sometimes have in these certain positions of jobs. I don't know. It was fucking really good, I thought, though. And there was a part where in the movie where I thought it was gonna end, and I was like, okay, that wasn't bad. And then it just kept going. I was like, oh yeah, there's still other stuff that we need to handle, and I enjoyed that it actually took its time to deliver, in my opinion, on what was presented to you throughout the movie. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's keep going, let's do this. And to circle back on the creepy imagery, I remember there's another scene, I don't feel like this will be given away. It's probably, I haven't seen the trailer, but it probably might be in the trailer, who knows. There's a part where our main actress, Rose Williams, who, by the way, the acting in this movie was really well done. I thought that was another great aspect of the movie. Everybody in this was superb. The young girl, all the other nurses. I thought there was one nurse in there that was reading Carrie, and I thought that was pretty cool. But there's a scene where she's kind of like spazzing out. She's kind of having like some type of reaction, and her body starts shaking on the ground, but then she's like starts contorting and shit like that. And I always think that kind of stuff, that imagery is weird, The crooked man. Besides the music being really good, is the sound design in this movie is really freaking good. There's parts where she's like walking in the dark, and you can hear like pipes kind of banging, water dripping and stuff like that. I just thought this movie was excellent, and I highly recommend checking it out. This is one of those videos where I just felt like I had to just talk about it. And like I said, it's nothing new necessarily when it comes to like the basic plot of the movie, but just the themes that it talks about and has really makes it stand out, in my opinion. As well as the music, the acting, there's great freaking tense scenes in there. And the setting, oh shit, I forgot. I mean, it's a freaking huge hospital, and knowing that there's no power, and you're walking around with just like some fucking lantern and shit, dude. Fuck that noise, man. I don't know. This chick's got bigger cojones than me, man. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shut up. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. We're doing a giveaway here in my corner. We're close to that 500 sub count. And once we do that, I will make an announcement video. But until then, happy spookies.